Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class: Commando, Cypher, Saboteur, Sentinel, Mercenary, Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads, but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the price.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. You're in a...
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing?
Better heart.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Dust. Close encounter. Not the easiest way to get up. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Just be glad there's a rope. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's not opening on its own. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. Quite a shock to the system. Definitely not open. Let's try that again. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. You don't have it in you right now. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Mpa, wherefore, where, Gabobe Farhi.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Kutuvun Poputove, Kobwa Yake.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Yamoluvando.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Kutuvun Poputove, Ko Bubuye Bui.
There have
Iboda Kelmok.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Toledrea, Ya Maoloa, Maoketo, Tolu, Ayadre.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark.
Tolu Keta, Ya Wawanawe, Toledrea, Ya Maoloa.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Le Ya Yato, Tolu Woya, Lo Yalo Batolo.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present.
To Huaye.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart.
Junto con tu pon Yevun Goja.
After the old village was destroyed,
Beboko Contabe, Papa Mofubak.
had it not been for the asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. You're such a... He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to... Only time will tell. At least his intention... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive... You handle that net like you've never...
Well.
He's grateful for all the help. But today... He says you'd better hurry back to the... That's not true. She's the reason there's...
Beboko contabe.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone.
Pilvov ugvuhu. Mauja.
The tree started to die when the end...
Loma ut.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo-Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Mauja. Koyetu koweboy.
Out of
Loma utulu. Ba yowo.
the road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support.
Poyobut paikatawa. Muk bebok.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Valu alu hero. Nuekek ujbar no barke.
He claims names have power.
Shintuata motihuasa. Valu alu hero.
Regardless,
Oh,
you'll
whoa.
meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Seems strong enough. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to us. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the tree of... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells... Anyway, he can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Muk bebo ikamaperna.
Out of...
The wata. Hilfov ugvuhu vobra boom.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become
Far kobemako to far titaba. Befar bihita hun tokub kirko.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Maotoliawahu. Shintuata moti huasa. Luatolo ma farfarifto. Tuka farfarifto. Tuka bilia an.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. A classic. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu gets to choose who see.
Zata is the mój totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ja put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack. He's referred. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Is the moi mali muzamit.
There's something.
Zum ilam dat nete mali muzamit.
Sometimes one memory.
Zanamach. Novi, skuni.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes.
Del novazi ale dlu visoko dolazi ne donzadne. Novi.
Jagni doesn't want a new. Says fear and hatred is the only.
Yeti rikle. Uko nibira.
He didn't He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
Pinatovo. Uko iglezed.
Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side.
And
with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. He disagrees, and the day you meet again, you'll understand why. That's going to be the mark. Even healthier than before. It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. Says
Sibi? La fanen agin kan man. Geratna fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute. Karap la
the
wute.
Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the... But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a... He's convinced you've returned for a reason and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still... The Sifu says sometimes one... There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight, the Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred their kin have run out of options. You need to take the struggle. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even though you don't share their values, they hope you'll lead with mercy. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll... They passed the point. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old... Myriad wants unity. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you.
The gula mamose.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are
The guy la woodte. Galato fole.
even though it's now a different place from a different time. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and cracker doom. You've had better days. beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Formed and unfurled. You're bruised. That's no good. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurled. You're in pain. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurled. Running low. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurled. Punch him. Half-lifed. Flash the slash. Good hit. Getting jacked. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.